G'day, I'm Gavin from Hurley's Fly Fishing. We specialise in guided tours throughout Victoria, but we also take groups to Alaska, Chile, bone fishing Christmas Island, and our most popular one, New Zealand. So if that's where you want to go, come in and see us at our stores in Bentley and Lumsden. Beautiful. So great fish, as they all are in Tasmania. So I'll get him out. Beautiful fish. No spots on the tail, you can see with these browns. So lovely stunning colours, yellows, browns, and the red and black dots and things like that. Upright, he'll swim off. Straight into a bit of cover there, and out the other side. There's nothing better than seeing a fish like that swim off. He's going to be ready for when somebody else comes across next time. Beautiful. You just don't get sick of catching, you know, and sight fishing is what fly fishing, that's what excites people about fly fishing, when you can see it, target it, do a good cast, a lot of thought into it, the right fly, things go right, they take it, you land it, and then you can put it back and let somebody else have the enjoyment as well. And that's what fly fishing is about. So that's why I love it, and that's why I reckon you'll love it too. So fly fishing down in Tassie, just got to get into it. Now these are the just the shucks. That's that like as a nymph that lives under the rocks and things like that. So that's like a wet fly when we use a nymph. So that's like its outer shell. So that might be last night perhaps, or even I suppose this afternoon. That's lived like a nymph, and then it breaks out of this outer shell and turns into a mayfly and a flying insect. So we would use, thanks Rog, a nymph to imitate would be something like that. Now something similar colour and similar size. This one's got a bead head to get it down to, you know, where it lives, like in the weeds and the rocks, and that's what you'd use to target that. As that's just its shell, then that's, you know, obviously gone now and hatched into a flying insect, which we then use a dun pattern, which is ideal for a lot of this sort of fishing, like in Tassie. So that's an emerger pattern, which would be like one of these. So if you can see that there on, one sec, I'll just get that there. And this sits right in the film, and the fish tend to eat that as well. That's perfect. So it'll imitate like a lot of mayflies, or even the black spinners or orange spinners. So they're perfect. So the right fly gets results. Well, I think the beauty of a lot of Tasmanian fishing is the sight aspect. You know, like even what we're doing here, walking along and spotting fish, yeah. That's what makes it so good.
Very much so, Gavin. It's like as the wind drops out, you can see this little corridor, this little clear section goes out, and you can pick up fish. Now it's close as just a few feet or a couple of metres off the shore, and it's just great sight and, you know, target them. As I say before, like just perseverance and presentation.
Yeah.
Just put it in front and let them do the work.
Yep. Because it's not a matter of wading out as deep as you can and casting as far as you can. It's like sneaking up on the edge. And this is where you're going to find them, like literally right on the bank, isn't it?
It's really part of the stalking idea of fishing. You know, really just, as you say, take your time, keep it calm, keep it cool, and then just spot a fish, present over the top. And you're quite right, you don't have to, you know, double haul out to the middle of the lake. You're likely to spook an awful lot of fish that way. It's just sure. Take your time, drop it in front.
There hasn't been too much action, and then the second one's just risen here. I can't see him, but he'll be still down there somewhere. and straight away another one's risen there, like big splashy rises. So they could be chasing those damsels, or it could even just be on a mayfly or something like that as well. But they'll just pay just to either do like longer casts as you go along and search, or just even hold that fly and wait until you can actually see the fish and then present to it. But they'll still be in this area, but literally they're within a couple of feet of the bank, so just got to move very quietly. Here he's going to go, and that time he did, yeah. So there might have been something wrong with that first presentation, don't know. But just got it out in front of him again, and he's come up and taken it, which is terrific. And he's a great brown. Interesting, they've all been browns today, which is ideal. And they just love this dun pattern. In shallow water, they're just amazing. It's just so visual, which is why, that's why we fly fish, of course, but in amongst all these reeds, camouflage, you just got to take your time, and eventually one's going to show himself. All right, to get him. We've got quite a short leader here. Well, I mean, we've only got the air 8'2" in the fore weight, and a short leader because most of it is very short, as you can see. I mean, I've cast literally just into there, but we'll get him in the net. Beautiful. It's been good. It's been a little bit harder this afternoon with the just along the edge. Not as many fish, and we had that one that took and couldn't hold on. So to get this one, it's good. Very satisfying to get a great fish like that in lovely shallow water in these reeds. It's just amazing. Just a lovely brown. It's beautiful. Beautiful. And you do a lot of guiding here at Currawong?
Yeah, I do, Gav. It's a nice set of waters to, particularly anyone from what I would call an advanced beginner through to a very experienced angler. Is a bit of a challenge. From a beginner's point of view, it's some good water, many sort of shorelines to give people a bit of help if the wind gets up a bit of shelter.
Yeah.
And again, some great fish for them to catch, sort of get them up and away and really give them a great start to their fly fishing career.
Yeah, sure.
It's a good water all the way around, and there's some excellent sort of grassy areas to do a bit of work with the casting theory and that sort of thing.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's probably a good place if people want to learn, like over a weekend or a couple of days or something. You can teach them. So.
It's also a nice way to build it into perhaps a slightly longer workshop where one can then do a day on the river once you've advanced through here. It's a great place to catch good fish.
Yep.
And as I say, it gives them a chance to get away from wind and all that sort of thing. And then once they've got these skills under their belt, a bit more presentation skills, you can take them down to the moving water and target some of those fish as well. So it's a great way to get people up and going on an extended workshop.
Yeah.
Excellent idea. The other thing about these lakes, which I really like, is the entomology side of it. You can sort of find a nymph, find a hatching insect, notice what's happening during the day, and you can lead people through what the step-by-step what nature provides. And after all, that's what, in my view, that's what fly fishing is about, is trying to imitate nature and then use your skills to present to the fish and bring them onto the fly.
Sure.
That's a lovely place for those sorts of things.